pitch in a little more around here, dear.
I help. I do the chores. What else would you have me do?
I know your sights are set beyond this town, but for now, while you're under our roof, I need you to pitch in a little more.
Yes, Mother.
Oh look, it's snowing again. Alright, we arrived yesterday in this mountainous region.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some surprise?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. I wish I could make my deliveries more often, but the road's getting dangerous. Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself.
Anything you can tell me?
I've been to the monastery many times, but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I'd care to. Being masters of the Thu'um, they could kill you by uttering a single word.
Really?
Well, not that they would. They seem peaceful, but I wouldn't want to provoke them.
Okay.
Well,
my quest tells me to go this way. Let's make our long, laborious climb. I think, anyway, the quest has me going up there. With the birth of man, the dragons ruled all. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs, for a voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. Is that a giant-ass spider? I think it's a giant-ass spider that just saw me. Yeah, it's dead now. I guess we need to take a little bit more care coming up. Oh, that thing is creepy. I don't like spiders. I may have to go get that cup of coffee. Chris made a whole pot of coffee earlier, and I did not get any. But it may be time. Dun, dun. I'm a stealth archer. You know, I just saw that it was actually showing the equipped ring I had when I shot the bow, which is really cool. Oh yeah, that coffee's sounding good. I should have grabbed it before I sat down. I don't know who that was. Maybe should have said something first. Oh no! I maybe shouldn't have shot him. I don't know who he was. Oh no! I feel kind of bad now. He could have been a quest for all I know. He had a boatload of arrows. Shit. I wonder when the last. I wonder when the last save was. Oh, not long enough ago. Oh no. Oh, damn it. Fuck it. I'm gonna go back down the mountain. I don't know if that guy's important or not, and I shot first. Thought he was a bandit, man.
You have to let Fastrid follow her heart. You can't tell her what to do.
She's our only child, Bolton. Am I to throw her to the wolves?
You're hardly throwing her to the wolves. She just wants to see the world, just like I did when I was her age.
Oh, you're a
And if
traveler.
she decides to
You
leave,
must
I
have
risk it.
so much to tell
What
about
then?
the world outside.
No.
Have anything interesting
No, I
to
can't
The
bear the
Greybeards
thought.
are a strange. I heard they live their entire life. The Greybeards are a strange bunch.
Come here.
You ever
I wish
said
I could go with you.
my daughter's driving me crazy. So forgive me if I'm a bit on edge.
Alright, well I know there was a spider over
On
there.
your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High
Not
Drop
today.
Dock. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some surprise?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day.
The monastery. There are many moments. All right. I don't know if I need to click these on the way up. Where's the man? Alright, I know there was a spider up here. Unless the spider was random? No, that's definitely not a random spider. It is not very cold where I'm at. I'm still in the air conditioning. Although I do turn it off at nights. Oh, can I actually? Hang on, I want to try something here. Okay, that's cool. Oh my goodness, yawn. Alright, let's do another quick save, because we know it's not doing the auto-save save frequently. Let's go up here and hopefully this guy's a friendly, because I totally like thought it was a bandit and shot him as he was coming down. He may have asked to give me a quest or something. Yeah, poor guy, he was just up here like praying at the altar and I shot him!
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Did you hear the Greybeard is called Dovahkiin?
I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means.
I don't have a clue, sir. What are you doing?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
Do you visit the Greybeards?
They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation.
Okay.
Good day.
Another quick save, because I don't know what we're gonna find in here. God, the music is so good in this game. So many collider issues on these stairs. That wind's getting intense. Oh shit, what was that? Mommy! Big kitty, mad kitty! Las panteras de las montañas están peligrosos, ¿no? Quieren secar sus ojos, comen sus hígados, su corazón. Hay otro. Hey, 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 what is this? Lobo de hielo, ice. Come here! You dare roll off at my lead. Well, the path is certainly not easy to get up here. Not the full game in Sneak, no, but I'm definitely doing it right now because I want to level up my Sneak. Because I think I'm trying to get to 50. I don't think I'm there. Oh, I forgot to level up, by the way. Yeah, I'm at 48 right now. So whenever I get to 100, that's when I'll feel like I can stop Sneak. Won't trigger pressure plates. Let's do it. Champion says, in a way I feel like this era of RPGs was so great because you had to rely so much on your imagination to be immersed. Obviously still holds true now, but so through this time period. I still, for some odd reason, I don't know why it is, I still like, and maybe it's because I've played it several times through, and I've only ever played this one partially way back in the day because I was traveling full time when this came out. Whereas Oblivion I played through multiple times. I still hold Oblivion on a higher pedestal. But, like I said, I've never actually done this game, so you never know. But I just think that all of the Bethesda RPGs, for me, all of them have been great fun and great immersive worlds. With their quirks, and we joke about it all the time, like the NPCs who never look at you when they talk. Like, Bethesda games have jank, and I don't care. Dragon Age Origins was unmatched. I mean, it's a good game. Does it only level up when humans are nearby, when people are nearby? I don't know about people. I'm making the assumption that it's also all animals, so I just keep sneak on because you never know if I'm going to run across animals or humans. Like this person right here, I don't know who that is. No, I did not play the first 2 games, no.
Keep an eye out for wolves. If you speak elf.
Did you hear the grapevine? It's called Dovahkiin.
I was just outside Iverstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries.
Who are you?
Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind.
Garrett says, hasn't been a single Bethesda game I haven't loved. Same here, same here.
Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years. All right then.
Thanar says, warm sands, the grin and chat. Back in Skyrim, Thanar, some sweet rolls are out missing. Damn, now I want a sweet roll. Hey, I will say that Thanar, my wife actually, when we were at the grocery store this morning, she's like, I'm ready to make cinnamon rolls. We haven't had cinnamon rolls in like 6 months. And I was like, fuck yeah, make some cinnamon rolls. So I think she might be making cinnamon rolls. If not tomorrow, then over the weekend. In which case, we will have sweet rolls for the next Skyrim stream or the next Elder Scrolls stream online. Sweet rolls for Kazu. Oh, what the fuck is that? Probably a snow troll. I think it saw me. Frost troll. Bitch! Save me! One hit and it took her out. Oh my god. Woo! Yeah, I can't wait for you to cinnamon rolls. Troll fat. I'm gonna reserve judgment on both discussions, Thaindar, but if the rumors are true about a massive Starfield update, rest assured I will be doing a full clear of the game once again, because I fucking love Starfield and I will happily play it again from scratch. Don't worry, there will always be room for more Starfield on my channels. As far as Elder Scrolls 6, I bet we're still 3-4 years out from that. They've been talking a lot about Fallout right now, because that's what the main thing is. Alright, this is proving to be quite a bit of a journey. I have got to get some coffee. I'm loving it, Dom. It's a great game. Hey now, I don't know if I want any new hands touching my beacon. Sorry. My beacon is for my hands alone. 3 or 4 years for Elder Scrolls is optimistic. No, I think we're within 3 to 4 years. I think Fallout is farther beyond that. Although the interview they did the other day where Todd says they're going to be folding events from the Fallout show into the next Fallout game, which means they're basically going to be canonizing some aspects of the Fallout TV show, which is fucking great. Starfield, 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 Starfield. I can't wait. Give me more Starfield news. Hopefully it's real. I don't put any faith in rumors, but well, you should just get used to that. You should get used to procedural generation in all video games, and you should get used to generative AI. Generative AI and procedural generation are here to stay. They're not going anywhere. You got to get over it. Get over your fear of it. It's no different than any other technological advancement. The early stages are always rough, but it always gets polished over time. You got to get over it. You got to get over your fear, because it ain't going anywhere. Did I see the Dune announcements? I caught glimpses of things. I haven't read through any full announcements yet. Chapter 3 sometime in the new year. A few new hours of storyline content. That's cool. I actually sat and thought about it today. I think whenever I come around, because I own the Ultimate Edition of Dune. So I think I'm going to get the next DLC for free and the DLC after that for free. And so the next 2 updates I get for free. I will probably, at some point, I think I will be compelled to just roll a character from scratch and just go through the story from start to finish. That way I don't have to wait in between. It'd be fun to do that at some point. level am I? 12, I think? Yeah, I just hit 12. Yeah, even this game does procedural things like procedural forests. Correct. Correct. Good games are good games, bad games are bad games, no matter how they're made. Correct. The amount of people panicking over the AI situation is crazy. It's so stupid. Daniel Favre has been by far my favorite person to watch. But I also noticed that Sven today announced they're going to be doing an AMA in the new year with all of the development teams at Larian Studios. They're going to be doing a big AMA with all the dev teams so that people can ask questions and educate themselves on modern day game development. And I went, fuck yeah, I love you, Sven. What a way to tell the doubters to shut the fuck up. Let's educate, kids. Let's take all you uneducated idiots who don't know what you're talking about, and we're going to teach you about modern game development and what generative AI actually is and how it works in modern day game dev. Let's educate you so that you can stop being Luddite retards. I was like, I love it. Daniel Favre has been my favorite, though, the co-founder and creative for Warhorse Studios and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, because he's literally out there telling people that he's literally calling people retarded on Twitter X, and I'm like, dude, I love you. I love you. Oblivion Remastered was awesome. Silent. We played it earlier this year. It was so good, so good. I got it through Xbox Game Pass and loved every minute of it. What's my build? Stealth Archer every time. The future of gaming looks good. Oh yeah, like I got the just the Game Awards gave me 22 games that I'm going to be playing in 2026 and 2027. 22 games. This year, I need to go do the final count. I thought I was up around 40 or 50. I don't think I played 40 or 50 games this year. I think it's closer to 30. I did about 30 games this year. Like, new games. Because I played a lot of, like, early access stuff in between. But I tend to do, for the most part, I do full playthroughs of games. I don't do a ton of game hopping until the holidays. Like right now, I'm doing some game hopping because I'm playing things that, like, we're just like the Cyberpunk playthrough. I've done it before. I was doing a Skyrim playthrough. I've done it before. Like those are my third playthroughs of Cyberpunk and Skyrim. I was doing that in between things. Star Wars: The Old Republic. That's in between other projects. But we played, I think, 30-ish new titles in 2025 from start to finish. I doubt I will play Resident Evil Requiem. I might change my mind, but I'm not a huge Resident Evil fan. I like the movies, but I don't really care for the games too much. Control Resonant is definitely on the list.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
I am answering your summons.
We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
I am going to try Ace Combat 8. I've never tried Ace Combat games. But it looked awesome and it has an amazing voice cast.
Shout at us. Let us... Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
Dude, I need to learn more. I need to find out what it means to be Dragonborn.
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
You mean I'm not the only Dragonborn?
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
Anniversary Edition, Xbox, only some visual mods. I don't use story mods or anything like that because this is like a first time playthrough, so I don't ever really, I've never modded any of my Bethesda games. But since this one came with a bunch of visual updates, I have modded some of the visuals, but no story mods or anything like that. Who are you and what is this place?
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, the slopes of Kinarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
I'm ready to learn.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn.
Willing and able to.
When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger.
Oh, that's interesting.
Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force.
Oh.
Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro.
Oh. Oh my goodness. By the way, now that I'm doing Skyrim, I can actually see a little bit more of why people were calling Starfield Skyrim in space because of the powers. I didn't really catch that connection until now.
But learning a word
First time
of
playthrough?
power
Technically,
is
yes.
only the first step.
I did dabble when the game came out, but I was traveling full-time for a living when this game launched, and I didn't actually do a playthrough of it, so...
Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life.
I'm not using any of the extra
directly.
content that's coming with the
As
Anniversary
part of
Edition.
your initiation,
I literally
Master
only
Einarth
have...
will allow you to tap into his understanding.
Here, I'll show you guys, just so we can get this out of the way so that people can stop asking me. This is what I have installed. Climates of Tamriel, SMIM performance, a quality world map, enhanced blood textures, graphics pack, more immersive weather, realistic water 2, true storms, enhanced lights, and FX. That's it. I don't have any of the Anniversary Edition stuff enabled, other than maybe DLC stuff. I don't know, because this is the, you know, all this stuff. This is just like all cosmetic shit. And like, yeah, there's a lot of cosmetic stuff in here, and then there's like fishing, and I know Dawnguard is already installed because I already have the starter quest for that. Oh, I know, it's gonna come up again because we get a lot of people who tune in and weren't here before.
To see how quickly you can master your inner thumb.
Okay, what am I supposed to do now? Try it out? Not sure what I'm supposed to do here.
Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn. Breath and focus.
Oh, I need to demonstrate.
Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
The longer you hold it, the more words will be spoken? Oh, that's interesting. So now there's 2 words that I shout.
Well done. Again.
I've already got those keys. I've I've already got those keys claimed on Steam Champion. So you don't need to send any again. I already claimed them all. Because you sent me like Control Collector's Edition, which I'm going to have to play at some point to get ready for the new Control Revenant game. I've never played the first Control game. Oh, I definitely plan on doing Dawnguard because I love vampires. I love vampire storylines, so definitely going to be doing the Dawnguard deals.
Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard.
Most shouts go
Follow
up to 3
Master
words.
Bori.
And gain additional effects. That's really cool. Yeah, what I'll probably end up doing is the same thing I did with Oblivion Remastered, which is I progressed the main story, I don't know, 10 hours into the game or whatever, then I stopped the main story, and I backed out and I did the DLCs. So I'm gonna go probably, you know, I'm playing this and Divinity Original Sin 2 a lot over the holidays, alongside Elder Scrolls Online, Fallout 76. So at some point what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back out and go look at a list of DLCs, and we're gonna either play them in order or pick the ones that I want to play. We'll figure that out later. I also, because they finally patched it, if you remember maybe a month ago, we were playing on a key from, I forget the name of the company that shot me the key, but it's Demio Battleforged or Battlemarked Dungeons and Dragons, and it's a really cool D&D. There's 2 D&D campaigns, and we were playing it. It was a lot of fun, but the companions weren't leveling up, right? But they just patched today. I was talking to Cassis. Cassis Plays was streaming the Demio Battlemark D&D right before I came and did my afternoon stream, and I was chatting with him, and that patched. So I think tomorrow what we're gonna do is we're gonna do Fallout 76 in the morning, and then probably come and straight after that go try a new version of that campaign for the D&D game. Try that tomorrow for a few hours. And then in the afternoon, either some more Skyrim or we'll do some more Divinity Original Sin 2. Something like that. I don't know. It's going to be busy. Although I am about to, we're going to be going into reduced streaming hours for the holidays here soon, because I'm actually going to take some time off this year. First time I've taken time off in a very long time. I'm not going to completely step away, but I'm going to reduce my streaming hours from like 8 hours a day, probably down to like 3 or 4.
Look.
Holidays.
We will now see how you learn a completely new shot.
Okay, you're going to teach me something
Master Bori will teach you wood, which means whirlwind.
Oh my goodness.
You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thum. Approach Master Bori, who will gift you his wood.
Thank you, sir.
Now we will see how quickly you can master you shot.
Okay, I think I have to equip this. The Zoom rushes forward, carrying you in its wake with the speed of a tempest.
Mr. Wolfgar will demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn.
Okay.
Master Bori. X.
Oh my.
Now it's your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes.
That's pretty cool, not gonna lie. Do I have to push forward on the stick, or is it an automatic just leap? Because I actually was pushing forward on the stick right then, too. No, it's an automatic
Your
jump.
quick mastery of a new theme is
Dawn Guard is your favorite? Nice.
astonishing.
It's going good, thank you.
I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself.
Thank you. What's next?
You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengraf. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Why are the dragons returning? Does it have something to do with me?
No doubt, the appearance of a Dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
Surely there's more you can tell me.
There is indeed much that we know that you do not. That does not mean that you are ready to understand it.
Yeah, many people
Do
are
not
ready
let
for
your easy
divinity.
mastery of the voice tempt you into the arrogance of power. That has been the downfall of many Dragonborn before you.
Why are shouts in the dragon language?
Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do.
Okay.
For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost
No, the music in
without
here is
effort.
awesome. This game has great music. Who is Jürgen Windcaller?
He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to
Blasphemous
understand
misuse.
that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
The way of the voice was born. What is the way of the voice?
The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time.
AR glasses
She
and a
gave
treadmill to play
mortals the
Skyrim
ability to
Traveling
speak
Merchant
as
Simulator.
dragons do.
It's
Although
the-
this gift has often been misused,
Death Stranding.
the only
That's where you need
true
the
use
AR
of the
glasses
voice
and a walking
is
simulator.
for the worship
A
and
treadmill.
glory of the gods.
Go
True
play Death Stranding,
mastery
Death
of the
Stranding
voice
2.
can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance.
But I don't follow your philosophy. Why help me learn the voice?
The Dragonborn is an exception to all the rules. The dragon blood itself is a gift of the gods. If we accept one gift, how can we deny the other? As Dragonborn, you have received the ability to shout directly from Akatosh. We therefore seek to guide you on the proper use of your gift.
Looks like some of the
Transcends
cyberpunk guys
the
you've been fighting,
restrictions
says
which bind
Greyforge.
other mortals.
Yeah, champion, I am very strict about my schedule. But, we are about to enter into, it's going to be pouring down rain starting tomorrow for like the next 8 days. I need to go, I need to go get glasses. And so we've been holding off going to visit a doctor so that I could get my eyes looked at and get some prescription glasses and stuff, because we had our grandniece for the past 3 months. We just couldn't get away. There's no way for us to break away because we're caring for her. We got all the homestead animals. It's not that simple. We were gonna go today, so I could go visit the optometrist or whatever and check out getting some glasses. But Chris and I both woke up and we're like, you know what? It's our first day without the grannies. We just wanted to relax and not do anything today. So we went and had breakfast. But last night actually we went and had dinner together. We went out on a date night last night. And then this morning we went out and had breakfast together, and then went to the supermarket and came back, and I slept a few hours. I still did my morning streams. But then we can't, the town that we go to, it's the next town over, it's like an hour away, which is where the optometrist is. It's going to be pouring down rain for the next like 8 days, and the roads flood and everything else, so we can't even go. So I was like, you know what, it's the holidays, I'm going to reduce my stream schedule and give my eyes a break and just wait until we get past the weather and the holidays and then go visit. So I have been very religious about my schedule for a very long time, but I think tomorrow will be the first time I'm going to turn the alarm off. I think tomorrow. We'll see. I may change my mind, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to turn the alarm off tomorrow. Doesn't mean the cats aren't going to wake me up. The cats are still going to wake me up at like 3:30 in the fucking morning looking for food, but what is this? No, didn't mean to shoot you. My bad. Nothing to say to me, okay. Yeah, we have what? We have 6 or 7 cats? I gotta think about how many we have now. We have Luke and Leia, Frodo, Smeagol, Dora. Look, we have 6 cats. We used to have 9, now we're down to 6. Oh shit, this is sending me a long way away. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I've not been anywhere over there. Well, at one point in time we had all the hobbits. We had Frodo, Sam, Merry, Pippin, but Sam and Merry and Pippin are no longer with us, so all we have is Frodo and Smeagol. And then Luke and Leia are a different batch. What's up, Babylonia? Babylonia is the reason I'm doing this playthrough, so all credit to Babylonia. He is also streaming Skyrim, he's also streaming Fallout, he's also streaming Starfield. He does modded streams, so if you guys like mods and watching modded versions of Bethesda games, make sure to follow Babylonia and check out his streams. He streams late at night. He streams like 9 Mountain, and I'm in bed by that point. So it's a great way for those of you who want to watch lots of streams around the clock. Make sure you tune into Babylonia streams in the evenings, because I do my streams mostly in the mornings at like 4 a.m. the ass crack of dawn, and then an afternoon stream around 4 p.m. But I'm in bed by 8 o'clock. Everybody needs to play Starfield again. That's right. You know, it looks like we could go over here to Dragon Bridge and head east and visit this place called Morthal along the way. What is my advice for people playing Divinity who find it overwhelming and missing so much in playthrough? Stop worrying about it. Stop stressing about it. The best part about big games like that is you can do multiple playthroughs. Now, not everyone has time for multiple playthroughs, but honestly, anytime I play a game, whether it's Skyrim, Starfield, Baldur's Gate 3, Pillars of Eternity, whatever, focus on...
You're the one they call Dragonborn.
Focus on what is your character doing? Who is your character? I like to focus on the role play of my character. Actually, you know what? This is going to be something I'm going to want to clip out. This is a great discussion for RPGs in general, so let me get a notebook. This will get clipped out for YouTube later. So, in terms of missing out on content, if you play the game from a roleplay perspective, you're going to miss content, and that's not a bad thing because you're role-playing. So in this case, my character is a stealth archer in Skyrim, right? We're playing a stealth archer right now. This character would never join the Fighters Guild. Why? Because he's not a fighter. He's a thief. Will I do the Thieves Guild quests? Absolutely I will do the Thieves Guild quests. But you know what's interesting? We've had a lot of people come in chat and be yelling and be like, what? Oh, you want to do the Thieves Guild quest? Go to Riven or whatever the name of the town is, where the Thieves Guild starts. I don't know that. My character, anyway. My character doesn't know where the Thieves Guild starter is. So my character is not going to start somewhere and rush to a destination that he doesn't know about to join a guild that he has no clue it exists, because my character doesn't have that information. So I always play my games from the perspective of, what does my character know? Who is my character? What is my character doing in this world? What are the reasons for my character existing? What are the morals of my character? What is the alignment of my character? I go back to the D&D roots of my characters. So whenever I play a big, especially with big RPGs like Divinity, Original Sin 1 and 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2, Dragon Age, all the Dragon Age games, Skyrim, Oblivion, Starfield, Fallout 4, Fallout 76, Elder Scrolls Online, you name it. I focus on this character. Are they about to attack me?
When Lord Mirak appears,
hang on,
all shall
come back
bear
here.
Witness. None will you there. You're the one they call Dragonborn.
I probably should. We're getting attacked. Let me load really quick because we're gonna get sidetracked here. I didn't realize that was gonna be something that I had to worry about. So we'll reload and go back there, and they'll approach me again. Anyway, looking at the perspective of what your character knows, who your character is, what your character is doing, that's going to put you on a limited path through a game world. Now, I understand that's not for everybody. Some people want to do and have a compulsion to do the completionist journey, which means, oh my god, I have to do every quest there is in the game, and if I don't do every quest and get every achievement, I'm not going to feel like I completed the game. That is a way to play. I don't have that compulsion. And I think that's honestly because I come from a Dungeons & Dragons background. And I'm always looking at things from the perspective of, what is my character, what is my motivation, what does my character know, as opposed to what I know. Because I don't, I might know, me, the human being, I might be able to go to the wiki and look up where to start the Thieves Guild quest. But my character doesn't know that. So, on my first playthrough, I'm not going to go look for that information. And even though people might shout it out at me in the chat and be like, go do this, go do this, go do this, go do this, on a first time playthrough, I just ignore that kind of stuff, because it's great to know that it exists as a human being. There's nothing wrong with that, but the character doesn't know those things. So that's how I stay away from getting overwhelmed. Because when you're playing, especially with a game like this, or Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2, these are games that have been out for 10 plus years, right? They've got definitive editions. In this case, it's the anniversary edition of this game. I'm currently playing the Divinity Original Sin 2 definitive edition, also for the first time, because I haven't ever did a full playthrough of that game. And in both of these games' cases, the games have been out for so long that there is a plethora of information out there. There are Wikipedias, there are master lists, there are massive YouTube playlists. I can find anything I want to know about the game ever, and there is a absolute shitload of content to go through. We're talking hundreds of hours of content if you go through all of the DLCs and all of the quests and everything else. That's cool, but one of the really interesting things for me, especially if you look at the way that I play games on my channels, I've done 3 playthroughs of Starfield. 2 full, and I've got a partial third. Each playthrough has been completely different. Why? Those characters have different objectives and reasons for existing. Many games, if I do a second or third playthrough of any given game, Baldur's Gate 1, Baldur's Gate 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Icewind Dale 1, Icewind Dale 2, all the Dragon Age games. Like Avowed, you know, first character in Avowed was a stealth archer, second character in Avowed was a mage. If I ever go to a third character through Avowed, he's going to be a fighter, and he will do completely different quests. He will look at a completely different perspective of the world. He will make different decisions on his quests. He will talk to different NPCs. He will talk to certain NPCs a different way because he has a different perspective and reason for existing. Outer Worlds 2 is another great example. I've only done one playthrough of that game, which was just out recently. So whenever I go back and do Outer Worlds 2 again in the future, that second playthrough of Outer Worlds 2 will be completely different than my first playthrough, even though technically, yes, the main story is still the same. But like, this character is a stealth archer. So I will probably I'll definitely do the Thieves Guild quests. I'm not going to do the Dark Brotherhood because he's not an assassin. I'm not going to do the Fighters Guild quests. I might do the Mage Guild quests, but it's unlikely. There's a possibility because I do usually end up liking to dabble a little bit with magic a little bit as well. Yamel says that's the way, it's to immerse in the game. Exactly, immersion is the key. So, like I said, I'm a role player at heart, so I like to focus on role-playing my characters through the game world for the first playthrough. Now, if I'm on my third playthrough, I have no problem spoiling it with meta. I finally, thanks to Babylonia, loaded a mod for this is my very first time ever installing mods ever in any games I've ever played. I installed fuck, now I'm blanking on the name of the mod I installed for Starfield, which that playthrough got put on hold because I got so busy with other stuff over the holidays. Watchtower, the Watchtower mod. Babylonia says this works great in Starfield too. My character started out UC, did the main story in UC story, lost Sam, became disillusioned, went Unity, came back as a variant, did the FML pirate playthrough, etc. Exactly. You know? Simper says I still need to finish Veilgar, but I just started Divinity 2. You gotta finish him first, man. You gotta finish him. Correct. Enjoy the game. Don't min-max. That's like the other day when we very first started this playthrough, everybody. What's the town you start in? River Run? River Hold? That first town you go to. Riverwood. We were in Riverwood, right? And the very first quest I got was I went into the inn and I met the innkeeper and his daughter, and they were missing like this like bronze claw or something that had been stolen from them, and it was up in this dungeon right over here, right? The Bleak Falls Barrow. And the NPC literally said, like, follow my daughter and she'll give you directions and guide you out of town and how to find your way up to the Barrows, right? So she literally said, follow me, and she exited the inn and she went out on the path and she started walking out of town. And I went out the door and started following behind her, and I'm walking with her and she's telling me details as she walks, running dialogue as she's walking down the path. And I had some asshat in chat that was freaking the fuck out that I was not just running my way to the waypoint that's up on the because you know when you have a quest tracked up on the top, you've got the waypoint right on your compass. Some dude was like just flipping out in chat, like spamming comments about, why are you taking so long? Why aren't you following the what are you doing? What is the point? This is so stupid. And it's like, I'm not you, dumbass. Like, my character doesn't know anything. So my character is listening, and it's my first time playing, so I've never seen this NPC before. I've never heard what she has to say. There's a voice actor who recorded dialogue for this. There's a writer who wrote these lines. There's an animator who put time into animating this. There's a programmer that put in the pathing for this character to follow along and do the nav meshes and the colliders and everything else. Like, I'm going to play the fucking game and immerse myself in the game world and listen to the NPCs, follow what they have to say, pay attention to their dialogue, and do the quest in the way it tells me to do the quest. I'm not just going to rush to the to the waypoint. Now, if I'm my third playthrough and I know where to go, fuck yeah, I'm gonna just be like, boop, beeline, because I don't, you know. Anyway, I realize we're probably a little bit off on a tangent, but to spin back around, if I can scroll up and find that question again. What's your advice on playing Divinity for people who find it overwhelming and missing so much in a playthrough? And then I spun that out into having a discussion on, in general, in games, that's how I avoid getting overwhelmed, because I focus on a very limited playthrough through the game of what my character is going to experience based on their life choices. And then that opens me up to being able to come back to a game a year down the road, or 6 months down the road, or 3 years down the road. And then whenever that happens, it's almost like I have a completely new playthrough, because I'm going to, especially in a big game like this or Divinity, because there are so many things that you can explore, you could literally go through the game and have a completely different, and see like 85% completely new content, because guess what? You never did the Fighters Guild quests, and now you're a fighter, right? So for me, that's how I do it. And now I gotta think of a title for this video. How do I avoid being overwhelmed? How do you... I think that's a good title. Avoid being overwhelmed in massive RPGs. And we're gonna timestamp this. And this also is a perfect example of a video that's gonna go out on YouTube. So if you're following right now and you're watching a stream on TikTok, Twitch, Kick, or YouTube, because we're live in 4 places, these are the types of videos that we clip out and publish over on YouTube in between the streams. And we also do game guides and other discussion videos, movie reviews, TV show reviews, and beyond. So you really do want to get over to YouTube and follow along there, because everything in between the streams happens over there. And if you happen to miss one of these moments during a stream, you might not catch it unless you get over to YouTube and follow along there. So, chop chop! Great discussion video. Great discussion, period. That was a good question. This claw? Reading can talking to villagers can make a simple side quest that much more interesting. Yes. Since I played this game with 1,800 mods. Jesus, that's a lot of mods. Alright, I need to pay attention when we transport over here, because there was... They attacked me, and I don't know why, because I wasn't paying attention. So we need to go back over here. I have played The Witcher 3 twice all the way through. First time was just the base game. Second time was the game plus all of the DLCs. Blood and Wine is one of the best expansions of all time. Up there with Phantom Liberty.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn.
The Greybeards seem to think so.
Then it is too late. The lie has already taken root in the hearts of men. So we shall expose to them the falseness in their hearts by tearing out yours, deceiver. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
Somebody's about to try to kill me. Oh, wrong ability. I don't know what just happened there. Alright, that dropped the summons. Oh, are they helping attack the cultists? I don't want to accidentally attack a guard. I think we're in the clear. I would also like to say, and I'm gonna give Bubalonia credit for this, because Bubalonia is huge into the mod scene, and I never have been. And I have been becoming more and more open to it over time. I was always reluctant to do mods in the past because I've always been a fan of, you know, I like to play the games the way the developers intended them, at least through the first few playthroughs. But like with Starfield, I've gone through it enough times now that I'm, you know, it's great to have a guiding light who knows the mods, so that I can look to them and say, what are the mods that I should look at? And what are the mods that I should consider after I've done my vanilla playthroughs and I've seen all the things that I want to see and I'm still having fun with the game? What are some things that I can consider, like Watchtower with Starfield? And I know also I think mentioned for this game was Bard's College or something. But those are things that are like after I've done, you know, it's kind of like back in the day with Dragon Age, or not Dragon Age, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. After I'd beat the game 4 or 5 times, you could go in and put the cheat codes in on the PC, right? And you could give yourself like 50,000 gold and max stats and really cool weapons and armor at the beginning of the game. And you know, you could start off with like a level 20, you know, a 20 in all your stats, and you're still in the library at Candlekeep, like as level 1 in Baldur's Gate 1. Like, but that's, you know, the 50th playthrough or whatever. Board the vessel Northern Maiden docked at Raven Rock. Take it to Windhelm and begin your search. Kill the false dragonborn, as known as Renfail, before he reaches Solheim. Return the party success, and Mirak shall be pleased. We're gonna take that. The robes are actually worth... Oh my god, they look kind of cool too. I'm not gonna pick them up though. A River Betty, Tundra Cotton. Oh, Dwarven Daggers, nice. Okay.
They're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
I do have a quest to go talk to those guys to go hunt vampires, and we're probably going to do it at some point, because it sounds like an awesome storyline, and I love hunting vampires. I have no idea what's the best way to get over there. Ooh, that's a cool looking bridge. Relax says that's what I do with Baldur's Gate 3 now. I max out all my players and basically become a team of gods. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. When I think that's great for, you know, you've done the game, you've seen all there is to see, and now you're just having fun doing the meta, you know. I think that the meta can be a lot of fun for stuff like that. I think it's probably going to be best if I just follow the road. Uh-oh. That's not good. Falmer arrow. What the hell is a Falmer arrow? Uh-oh. Merchant's journal. I begged my husband not to go, but he just wouldn't listen. Let them keep their blasted money. 20 years right now, I can't bear the thought of losing him. Uh-oh. Unfortunately, I think you did lose him. I wonder if I can deliver that journal to somebody. 3. Come on now. Nothing. He took an arrow to the knee. It's an Owlcat game. It is obviously going to be very good. Owlcat makes good games. End of story. For anybody who wants to check out gameplay of the new Owlcat Warhammer game, Slandered Gaming was playing the alpha today. He had a really big audience. Slander had he had like 400 people watching him, which for Slandered is massive. So definitely, if you want to see gameplay of Owlcat's newest rogue, not Rogue Trader, but newest Warhammer game called Dark Heresy, it just went into alpha, and I think the first public streams ever were being shown like today. So check out Slandered Gaming on YouTube, and you can check out a Dark Heresy alpha playthrough and make a decision for yourself. But short version is Owlcat makes good games. End of fucking story. And if you like those types of games, you should definitely take a peek. It's obviously an alpha right now, so it's not like, you know, it's still a ways away from launch, but if you liked Rogue Trader, then you're probably gonna like the new Dark Heresy game, because it's the exact same thing as Rogue Trader, just a different story. Baldur's Gate 3 is a great game if you want to get into Dungeons and Dragons, because it teaches you everything you need to know about how to do the game, play the game, teaches you some of the basics about the lore. I don't think it's the best story that's ever been told in a Baldur's Gate video game, but it is a phenomenal fucking title. And as an entry point into Dungeons and Dragons, it's great. Like, Baldur's Gate 3, without a doubt, is a great game. But I can recognize that might have been a friendly dog. Baldur's Gate 3 is so not vanilla. It's not vanilla. But it is a very entry level, like, this is the Forgotten Realms. This is how armor class works. This is how dice work. That was in fact a friendly dog. I'm gonna go load, guys. Sorry. I can't. I feel really guilty. I saw the name and was like, no, I may have just... I thought it was a wolf, to be honest with you, and shot it, then I saw the name. I gotta go run back down the path now. Macarius has been watching some of your DOS 2 videos. Can't wait for the new title. We're a long ways away for the new Divinity title from Larian. But the good news is there are great games like Baldur's Gate 3 and Divinity Original Sin 2 that you can go play that are going to give you a modern Larian experience while you wait. Yeah, I don't think really there was anything here. I'm not going to pick up these arrows this time around. Yeah, we've already talked about it, but I don't put any stock in rumors until there's an official announcement. So if the rumors about Starfield update are true, then rest assured I will play the fuck out of it. I'll do another playthrough happily. I will have to squeeze it in somehow, somewhere. Don't know how. But I will always be happy to play more Starfield. But it's nothing but an unconfirmed rumor at this moment, so yeah. Alright, let's avoid shooting the dog this time. Where did the corpse go? Oh, assassin!
Boost, go!
Asura curse you!
Pew pew! Oh, we got another note. Failure is not an option. Lydia can occasionally be useless, yes. Yeah, Lydia, can you stop staring at me and help? Oh, I do Stealth Archer every game I play. Stealth Archer and or Thief, like Thief character, first runs, always. If we're talking traditional Dungeons and Dragons game, I will always play a Thief character in my first run through. If we're talking Bethesda games, I will always pretty much go with a Stealth Archer. Tainted Grail earlier this year, Stealth Archer. Like, I just like Stealth Archers. Who wouldn't? It's a great fucking class. Fight me on it. I dare you. Oh, but my specialty build of mage blend with cleric blend with this and these 3 points and this and these 7 points over here and the special armor and the special bow and the 2 daggers and this other thing and this meta build that took me 6 years to put together is so superior. I don't fucking care. I don't care. Quick question. I have this quest. I don't want to do this quest right now. Can I just run around the dog and come back to this later? I'm assuming I can, so I'm going to run around the dog. Because he's not rushing at me to talk to me, so I'm going to leave him there and come back to him later. Because I don't want to have to be forced to do his quest. I mentioned this earlier. So, Awakened Realms was the company. They sent me a key for Tainted Grail back earlier in 2025. I played the game from them. They reached out last week, last month. I don't know why I said last week. Last month, they reached out and said, hey, here's an early access key to the DLC, but it's on Steam. But they sent me my original key on the Xbox. So I'm actually here. I'm on the Xbox right now. Like, I have Tainted Grail on the Xbox. So, I was like, cool. Awesome. Thanks for the early access, but I played Tainted Grail on the Xbox. So if you're going to send me an early access key, I need it for the DLC. I need it on the Xbox. And they reached out and said, well, we can't do early access keys for the Xbox, so we'll give you a key on launch. But in the meantime, here's the early access key and the Steam key for Tainted Grail and the DLC on Steam on the PC. And I was like, cool, thanks. I'll use it in a giveaway, everything else. The game comes out on the 15th, which was a few days ago. Casper reaches out, who's the point man that I'm in touch with from Waking. He's like, so unfortunately, like, no one has sent us any keys for the DLC on the Xbox yet, and we have no timeline for when we're going to be getting them. So unfortunately, I can't get you an Xbox key right now. I'm so sorry. And I'm like, you know what? It's okay. I'm super busy for the holidays. It's all good. Whenever you get the keys, send them over and I'll do a playthrough at that point in time. So I will eventually play the DLC, but I'm not gonna rush out and play it right now because I have a full plate of other things I'm doing right now. So I'll wait for them to send me a key for the DLC. But I will be doing a giveaway for the Tainted Grail base game and DLC for the PC probably this weekend in one of the streams. So if you want your chance to get your hands on Tainted Grail and the DLC for the PC, you're going to want to tune into one of the streams this weekend because I am going to do a giveaway. I'm not going to say when though because I want you guys to tune in and be ready for it. And that's courtesy of Awakened Realms, the company behind Tainted Grail, because they gave me the stuff to give away. You can take the quest and not do it, but also avoid it. I'm just going to avoid it for now, because I actually have in my inventory quest journal this. Travel with Barbas to the Shrine of Clavisic's Vial. Oh wait, yeah. I'm assuming it's related to that quest. A Daedra's best friend. I'm assuming. I don't know. Different dog, so, yeah. Exactly. I stealth, I shoot bow, Giga Chad. That's all we need to know. Unless it's a different quest, so. In which case, it's fine. I'll come back to it later. I don't want to get sidetracked. I hate quests where the NPCs like run off and you're expected to follow them, otherwise they die in a cave somewhere. I'm like, I'm on a different quest. Stop. Someone's asking over TikTok, is this really your first time playing Skyrim? Yep, this game came out when I was traveling full time, so I did not have time to play it. I played Oblivion multiple times when it came out, but this game came out when I was on the road, so I never got a chance to play it all the way. I dabbled in the early hours of the game, but never did a full playthrough of it. So for all intents and purposes, this is the first full playthrough. Apprentice necromancer. Bitch, you just dodged. Oh. We good? I wasn't gonna go in here, and apparently I'm getting sneak attacked by... Can't pick those arrows up. Huh. There was like 2 more baddies on track. Oh, oh. What the fuck is shooting at me? Lydia, what are you attacking? Oh! Dude, let's get out of here, girlfriend. I don't really feel like dealing with necromancers right now. I mean, what is there to think about in terms of the Dune update? It's a live service game. They've got new features coming. It's cool. I'll happily play Chapter 3 when it becomes available. Play the 5 or 6 hours of new content that it offers. And move on to other things, like I do with most of the live service games I play. I have indeed played the Fallouts. Yep. Obi-Wan Kenobi who ganó Skyrim. Pues. A veces siento que estoy viviendo en el desierto, pero por el calor donde estamos. Pero gracias. Obi-Wan Kenobi who ganó Skyrim. Ay, qué chido, güey. El Jedi de Skyrim. don't know what this is over here. Is it like a town? Looks like I can just keep following the road and it's gonna branch off eventually. Oh, what is this? Who are you? Friendly? Not friendly?
Don't try blocking if you have two weapons. You will only get confused. Much better to hit twice.
What should I trust you? You're a liar, it says.
Mike knows many things, no?
Do you have sweet rolls? Oh, something's red on the radar. Spiders! Oh, it landed me. Spit something in my eye. Must be how your girlfriend feels. Oh, I can't see. Ese es el momento perfecto para decir, por ustedes que hablan español, no hay problema. Aquí hablamos inglés y español. Mi esposa es mexicana. Yo estoy viviendo en México por 15 años, residente permanente. Tengo un homestead aquí, una casa en Estados Unidos también. Los streams están en inglés, pero siempre estamos platicando en español a veces, si quieren. Todos los streams están en YouTube, Twitch, Kick y TikTok todos los días. Estamos vivos de 4 de la mañana, de hora de CDMX, y otra vez a las 4 de la tarde. Y todos los videos entre los streams están publicados en YouTube. Entonces... Oh! How did I miss? Nasty spider! No! Sorry, Lydia. Alright, somewhere should be a path to turn off to go to this. Did I pass it? I did. It was back down the road. Somehow I got sidetracked. There's a cutoff somewhere in here. It's dark, it's snowing. It is a town. I don't know if it's a friendly town, but it's going to be a fast travel waypoint. Shit, those are shadows. Is that a dragon? Morthal discovered. Oh, that doesn't look good up ahead. I'm going to avoid getting involved in whatever that is. First time you're gonna love this game. I love all Bethesda games, so yes. Based on the fact that I've actually finished Oblivion several times, I really love Oblivion. I've never finished Skyrim. I've never actually done a playthrough of this game. That was totally a dragon. Is it gonna attack the villagers, or is it gonna come to me? Is it gonna eat the dragon? I may have to go save these poor villagers. Did not want to get involved. I don't think I have to get involved. Good luck, guys. Not tonight. I've got other shit to do. Not my monkey, not my circus. Am I still doing the Lotro playthrough with my nephews and stuff? Yep. We did not play last week because they were putting up their Christmas tree. And I don't know if we're playing this Sunday because that's the holidays and they've got lots of festivals. Okay, we're about to get attacked by something. That dragon being, of course. Oh yeah, he's totally coming for us. Bitch! Did you literally just run? Do the shouts not have any effect on the dragons? Oh, headshot! Give it to me. Give it to me. There can be only one! Cue the Queen song from Highlander, which I'm not going to attempt to sing. I can't pitch that high. Not anymore, anyway. Anyway, oh shit, I'm almost out of iron arrows. I don't know what the schedule is going to be like for the Lotro playthrough because of holidays and stuff. Alright, that is up around. I don't necessarily need... Hold on a second, that's a different quest. Hang on, what is up in here? Retrieve the horn. What is pointing me over here then? Am I tracking more than one quest? I am accidentally tracking more than one quest. I may have to go buy some iron arrows. I have other arrows on me, but... Usando el lado oscuro de la fuerza, pues... Necesito... rayos de electricidad, ¿no? Something is about to eat me. What is it? What the fuck? Something's spitting at me in the dark. What the hell is that? Is that a spider? Better if I don't see it. It totally is a spider. Oh, Lydia! Oh my god, Lydia! I'm so sorry. I may have just shot you in the back for 3 times damage. It's totally a spider. Lydia gets in the way a lot. We also looked at, I know my sister-in-law is playing a lot of Hogwarts Legacy. We talked about potentially looking into, because I had, North Beach Games sent me a key to try out Return to Moria, which was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. However, the kids and my brother, even I'm not a huge fan of like survival games. They're not my favorite. So that ended up being something we passed on playing together as a family. Because like the kids they don't really enjoy running around like mining for hours on end. Like my nephew does love Minecraft, but it's not really the mining that he loves in Minecraft. He loves running around and doing like quests and stuff in Minecraft and playing in creative mode and stuff. And with Return to Moria, it's definitely, you have to go mine and harvest and fortify and build and do all these things before you can go work on quests. So yeah, Lydia is mildly annoying. But isn't that the story of every Bethesda companion in every game we've ever played? They never stealth properly, they always get in the fucking way. But they're still fun to have along. What are these? Swamp fungal pods. I'm gonna grab some more of these. Don't know what they're good for. We'll make potions or something out of them. Okay. She is sworn to carry my burdens. That's right. She's my mule. Get behind the wheel. Oh, are these geysers? Are we going down into this thing? Oh shit, this is like a... okay. Oh no, I didn't see these guys until just now.
I knew it.
I missed. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. Check that corpse in a minute. What do we got over here? A woodcutter's axe. I don't know that I need it, but I picked it up anyway. Quick reminder for everybody, as we are streaming, we are live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok, so you can watch where you prefer. Everything in between the streams happens on YouTube, so get over there and follow along. Don't forget the Discord, all the social medias, Instagram, Blue Sky, Twitter X, Facebook. There's a Patreon page. I write fantasy and science fiction, or I used to. I don't anymore. At least I haven't this year. There's a list of my books on Amazon. There's a merch shop if you want to get merch. Or to Calcum. Generally do 2 streams a day, one at about 4 a.m. Central and another one at about 4 p.m. Central. This is the day job. I play a boatload of games. Got like 10,000 videos on YouTube over the last 4 years. Coming up on our 4th year anniversary. Just crossed our 2-year mark for Twitch. And we've been doing Kick and TikTok for about 2 months. And I actually, Rumble reached out today, actually, of all places. I don't know enough about them, but their content manager reached out and was like, hey, have you considered multi-streaming on Rumble? And I'm going to reply tomorrow and be like, what's your offer? What you paying?
Oh.
I'm always interested in money. Let's do a new manual save here. Red Dead Redemption 3, Witcher 3, Cyberpunk 2077, Baldur's Gate 3 are recent ones that would take that cake, Lucario Nate. Big, deep. Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire, Dragon Age the Veilguard, Avowed, South of Midnight, Hell Is Us, Yeah, all of those are great experiences, just off the top of my head. I could come up with more, but that's just a quick off the top of my head list. Alright, I'm assuming that these are all going to be bandits. You know what? I've quick saved. Let's not make that assumption. Let's meander up here and see if they're friendly. But if I had to bet money...
Thralls of yours are slower than Argonians in a blizzard.
I'm gonna bet not
Feel
friendly.
free to grab a pick and help them out. What was that?
Not friendly. Yes, it went into beta. We did a live stream. We did 2 live streams, Lucario, about a month ago. It's not launched. It's in beta. So it's you would have to go back and find it on my YouTube. But we did a playthrough of the Pillars of Eternity 1 turn-based beta the day it launched. I did it that day, and I did a follow-up stream the next day, I think. I think we did 2 streams. Maybe it was just 1 stream. I don't remember now. But it's not officially out. It's just in beta right now. And it's only available through Steam and Xbox, like Game Pass PC. So they're not doing the beta through GOG or anything else. You have to either play it through Steam, which means you have to own it through Steam to be able to access the beta branch, or you can play it through Game Pass on the PC. And there's a very specific set of instructions that you have to follow to get access to the beta branch on the Xbox PC version. Best parts about being an archer in this game is that there's no stupid stamina for the draw. I hate games where they have like a stamina pool. I fucking missed twice because they were walking. No! What race am I playing? Bossmer. Wood Elf. I always do Wood Elves. For my archers, in most fantasy games, I'm going to play a Wood Elf archer or a High Elf sorcerer, wizard, druid type. But the first playthrough is always a stealth archer. And if I don't have the stealth archer option, I will play some sort of like a halfling hobbit thief character, or if there's not that, I'll do like a dwarven thief character. But in this case, we're a Bossmer Wood Elf. Man, I am getting hungry, guys. I'm gonna have to start thinking about something for dinner. I need to check in with Chris too and see what she wants to do for dinner, because last night we went and got hot dogs. We were gonna go for pizza last night, and pizza and pasta, but the place we wanted to go was closed last night. So we ended up just walking around downtown for like 20 minutes looking for a place, and finally we found a place we'd never gone to before, and we're like, hey, they do burgers and fries, hot dogs, let's go get a hot dog. And they were good, really good. Alright, current location. There's like a tunnel back there. This is what I'm looking for right here. The Dune update brings major changes to skills and lands, Rad. Nice. It's going to be interesting to see them continue to evolve the game. It's a great game, even in its base form. I had a lot of fun with Dune. And I'll be happy to come back and play it again with the Chapter 3 update.
Go!
Oh, I didn't mean to pick that up. We have to drop that weapon here in a minute. There was a conjurer here. This place is big and creepy. Oh yeah, chapter 2 for me was like, I think we only did 2 streams. It was very quick. It was like 5-6 hours for the DLC storyline and like 5 to 6 hours for the chapter 2 storyline. So I'm anticipating the upcoming chapter 3 update is going to be the same. It'll be, you know, 10 to 12 hours of total storyline for me to play through. I don't really have any interest in getting, you know, like building any new bases with all the building sets or anything like that. So that part of the game I don't really care about right now. Like, I already built the mega base the first time I played. It was fun. I don't feel compelled to do it again. Like, I'm only in Dune Awakening for the story right now, so happy to jump in when the chapter 3 update drops. Oh, not die. Whoa, whoa! Didn't see him. Thank you, girlfriend. Finally did something useful for a change. Ain't nothing wrong with being stuck in Night City. There are worse places to be stuck. Honestly, I was having a great time with my third playthrough of Cyberpunk, but I totally got sidetracked with other things. And also, you know, it was just one of those things where I started that playthrough just for shits and giggles, because it was like I've got some time in between other projects here during the holidays, and then it was like you got busy. It's okay. I might play 1 or 2 more times over the holidays, but it's all good. I understand the fuss row da now because they actually taught me the words. I didn't understand what people were talking about when they were putting it in chat during my first couple of streams. But now that I've learned the first 2 words, I'm like, oh, duh, it makes total sense. Yeah, Lydia finally did some stuff. Red says my favorite game. Sneak Archer my favorite. It is a good class. Oostengrav Depths.
Huh? Oh.
Lydia, you talk too much, girl. Be quiet, we're in the depths. We're in the deep parts of the bad place. It's time for ASMR play. Let me scratch the mic. The true ASMR fashion. I should probably show you some boobs too, but no one needs to see hairy Amanda. There's totally a mosquito in my room, though.
I've never seen
wow.
anything quite like that.
Me either. This is a big place. Holy crap. And we have got to go somewhere. I don't know where. Do an ASMR dragon shout. Oh, man. Oh, I missed. Oh, he's coming. I think he stopped right around the corner here. Where you at, big boy? This place is massive. Cheese! Cheese for everyone! Cheese! Oh, I just picked up something that wasn't cheese, damn it. Hey man, there ain't nothing quite like opening a cheese wheel in the middle of a fight. That was a trap that I should have disarmed. Opening a cheese wheel in the middle of a fight is like a ritual that every RPG player needs to go through. Quick! Quick! Eat your cheese! Eat your cheese! Drink your wine! Cheese! Where's my cheese? Cheese wedge. There you go. Dude, I don't know where the frack we're going in this place. Whoa! That didn't sound good. Fuck me, that's not cool, man. What did he say? What did he say?
Huh?
Yeah, I've made a few soups. Oh, but it doesn't open this one. There's probably a different handle for that one. There it is. What we got today? Arcane Enchanter. What the hell is this? To enchant an item, you must know an enchantment and have a filled soul gem to power the enchantment. Enchantments are learned by disenchanting or destroying enchanted items. Okay. Shit, let's disenchant something. Very cool. So, I didn't mean to pick that up. Can I? I don't know how this works. So I could take like my bow. Oh, I would have to create the enchantment. How do I do that though? I guess I have to pick the enchantment. Chosen enchantment cannot be applied to this item. Oh, I see how this works. So you have to literally go into each thing. Okay, that's... You pick the item, you pick the enchantment, but I can't do the enchantment. And I don't have the right soul gems anyway. Alright, so yeah, quit enchanting. Yes, yes, yes. But by the way, I forgot that I have another ring. Oh no, that's the one I already have. My bad. Yep, I've done 2 Witcher 3 playthroughs. Twice through the main campaign and 1 time through all the DLCs. They actually answered that question about an hour ago? So yeah. Yep. And then I started a 3rd playthrough which never finished, which is when the enhanced edition came to the Xbox. I purchased it because I already owned it on the PS4. That's where I played it through the first 2 times. And then when it came out on the Xbox Series X, they did like an enhanced edition, like next gen update or whatever, and it was like on sale for like $5 or something, so I picked it up and bought it and played it through. Those episodes are actually on YouTube somewhere. But there's only like 10 or 12 episodes. Don't dare come alive. I do not know what my wife is listening to. Whoa! Okay, so this is going to require me to stand in the middle. I'm going to have to equip that rush spell. Oops, it's not powers, it's shouts. Okay. This is going to be fun to figure this out. So there's going to be a point, I think, where all 3 of these are going to open. How is this going to work? Well, I got a bad feeling about this too, girl. Don't make me nervous. floor is lava? Big fucking spiders. Why are you attacking back there? There's spiders up ahead. Just chillax. Skyrim is a Christmas game. You fucking bitch. Okay. You just stepped on a plate, and I don't know what it did. That's what it did. Fire. Fire hot, fire burn. Oh, that's right. I've got a special ability. I forgot all about that shit. How cool is that? So my last level of sneak, I took this ability right over here. You won't trigger pressure plates. So like, moving along and I'm hearing them underneath my feet, but I'm not triggering them. That's hilarious. That was totally worth the point that I spent. Oh, big mama spider! Big fucking mama spider! Oh no! Maybe not a mama spider, but that was scary. Mildly terrifying to see that thing come dropping down from the fucking ceiling. Ah! Actually, you know what? Can I break that with a fuss row da or whatever it's called? Skyrim is a Christmas game. That's gonna make me laugh every time. I've played Fallout. Yep. We're playing Fallout 76 right now on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Last year we did Fallout 4 Game of the Year edition. We're also watching the Fallout show and reviewing the episodes, so check those out over on YouTube.
I've never seen anything quite like that.
Me either, and it's probably trapped to hell and back. Oh, what is about to happen? Oh my, what is this? Is this going to be a puzzle I have to solve? Or is that just for visual effect? Alright, let's check around here for traps and the like first. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why did it say failed? No, 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 no. Why did it say failed? I didn't fail shit, man. I'm exploring.
I've never seen anything quite like that.
Jagamore, I need to speak with you urgently. Rent the attic room at the Sleeping Guest River and I'll meet you. A friend. So I'm meant to fail this quest. Meet with whoever took the horn. Okay, so that's scripted. I was like, what did I do wrong? I already have a bunch of elven armor. I don't need any more. Skull of Harmony. mass paralysis. Staff of life. Ooh, hello. That looks cool. Alright, now I probably have to find my way out of here, don't I? I have to, like, go all the way out. Yeah. Hey, can my, It's not gonna leave. Lydia, stop triggering the doors, girlfriend. This is pointing me in this direction. Why? Was there a door down here that I missed? Oh, there totally was. There was like a chamber. Like a cavern thingy, tunnel. Fuck me. I never saw this. Clairvoyance for the win.
Huh?
Alright. Yeah, I think I found it. I'm still chuckling over the Skyrim as a Christmas game comment. Oh my god. I doubt I need to sneak anymore because I killed everything in here on the way in. All right, we are out, and we need to go rent a room at the inn back in River Run. Skooma. It's the first skooma I've come across. Naturally, we're not going to use any, of course. Sorry, something in my eye. Way the hell back over here. Back to River Run, where a river runs through it. Said rent a room at the Inn of Friend.
I'm the innkeeper.
I'd like
It's
to
my
rent the attic
business to-
room.
Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
Okay. Did he say till midnight or something like that?
So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about.
Oh.
I think you're looking for this.
Yeah, the horn.
We need to talk.
We do?
Follow me.
Oh, wait!
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Close the door.
It's gonna be that
Now
kind of
we
a
can
party, huh? Wow, what do we got going on here? Oh my, this is a cool looking room. We got weapons, we got an arcane table, we got a lore book, we got fucking treasure chests, gold and weapons. Who are
The
you,
Greybeards
lady?
seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
You're the one who took the horn?
Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act.
Hang on. I gotta respond to this.
You'll be back. If you're really Dragonborn, this is your destiny.
Alright, sorry, my brother sent me something I had to check out.
The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn.
Yes.
I hope they're right.
You're the one who took the horn.
Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless
What's with the cloak and
innkeeper act.
dagger?
You can't be too careful. Thalmor spies are everywhere.
What do you want with me?
I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out.
I'm listening.
Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
Okay, how do I know I can trust you?
If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place.
Fair point. Why did you take... When? No, why? Why did you take the horn from Wistengrove?
I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant.
Why are you looking for a Dragonborn?
We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that
Dragon
can
Slayer.
kill a dragon
That's a good
permanently
fucking
by
movie,
devouring
guys.
its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
I absorb some kind of power from dragons, that's all I can say.
This is no time to play the reluctant hero. You either are or aren't Dragonborn. But I'll see for myself soon enough.
Okay. Why are you looking for a dragonborn?
We remember what
okay, yeah.
You're
okay,
the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring
What's the part you're not
its
telling
soul.
me?
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors.
Mm.
Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
Why do you think they're coming back to life?
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty, and I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
So where are we headed?
Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it.
Alright, I'm not ready to go yet.
I can't wait around for you to make up your mind. I'll meet you at Kynes Grove. Don't waste time getting there.
Well, girl, you left me a room full of goodies. Yeah, that'll be something we read next time, because I'm going to wrap up here, everybody. We are at the end of the evening session, so tomorrow morning...
Let's get on the road to Kynes Grove.
We'll be back in the morning hours to play some Fallout 76. I'm going to start later tomorrow morning, unless I wake up normal time. I am not going to use my alarm for the next little bit. We're just going to wake up whenever I wake up and stream in the morning at that point. Usually I have my alarm set for 4 o'clock. We start in the morning. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow morning. We're going to be playing some Fallout 76. And then we're going to go play the Demio Battlemarked Dungeons & Dragons update now that they patched hirelings into level up at some point tomorrow. And then we're going to get back to some more Divinity Original Sin 2 and more Skyrim. And don't forget, if you miss any of the VODs, things get published in episodic format on YouTube in about 45-minute to hour-long episodes. So make sure to check out those for the full playlists on any of the given games I play. And I'll see everybody next time. Thank you so much. Bubbles, are you streaming tonight, Bubbleonia? Before I go, if Bubbles is streaming tonight, everybody, there may be a stream here in a few hours that you'll want to go tune into. I think he streamed Skyrim last night. I got another message from my brother I'm going to have to go check out. Anyway, we have a full schedule. We're going to be playing lots of Skyrim Anniversary Edition and Divinity Original Sin 2 over the holidays in between my Fallout 76 and Elder Scrolls Online streams, so check all those out. I know there's a stream delay. I was waiting to see if Bubbles is streaming tonight. Even if he's not streaming tonight, you guys should go follow along his channel. He's on Twitch and YouTube. Bubbleonia Rising. He plays a lot of Skyrim, Fallout, and Starfield. He says Skyrim at 9. If you want more Skyrim, everybody, go watch Bubbleonia tonight at 9 Mountain, which is, I think, in about 5:30, 6:30, 7:30. They're like 3.5 hours or so. I'll be in bed by then, tucked away with a nice cup of warm belly full of rum. I'm definitely drinking some rum tonight. All right, folks. See you next time.